welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by the rules at all times. There you are. That's a nice little message for you. How you doing? So, yeah, welcome to the Sunday Live Q&A, Jacob's Ridge. Hello, you lovely people from very sunny Bournemouth. Hi, Maria. How you doing? Looks like it's just you and me right now, Maria. Oh, we've got a few more coming in. Let's have a look. I'm just sitting in my tractor at the minute because it's very windy, so I'm just trying to shield from the wind. So, yeah, how is everybody? Just waiting for a few more people to join. Well, perhaps that's it. Perhaps that's it. What we got? Jan W. Oh my God, Jan's here. You're early, Jan. What's going on? Hi from Southend. Hi, Kim. How you doing? Hello, Inge. How are you both, Maria? Very well, thank you very much. Leslie, hello. Hello, Leslie. Hello from Nottingham, where the sun is out. Oh my God. Simone, good evening. Loz, hi from Bournemouth. Hello from hold on. Catching up. Hi from Birmingham. Good evening, all. Nottingham, yeah, that one. Hello from hot and humid Illinois. Hello, Illinois. How are you doing? Hot and humid. Ugh, this doesn't sound nice. Hello from the narrow boat. Hi, Marie. Why do I always have difficulty pronouncing your name? I don't know, Marie. Pag. Hello, Pag. Kate. Hi, Kate. Hi from Maine, USA. Love you guys. We love you too. Bad timing on your part. Good timing on my part. Yeah. Good. Bad time on your part. Good time on my part. Really? I don't know. Perhaps it's the other way around. Actually, maybe Jan. I don't know. But I'm glad you're here. Really, I am. Yeah, ecstatic. How do we reload this? The rest of your fans will catch up. Yes, they will, hopefully. Hi from Croydon. Hi, Croydon. Hi from Oz. Hello, Aussie Penny. Hi from New Zealand. Caroline, nice to see you. Intrepid Frady Cat. Hello from Texas. Oh, hello, Texas. Hello, Julian. Hope you're well. Spent most of yesterday watching the Coronation. It was absolutely amazing. And yeah, we watched a little bit of it here as well. So it was good to see it. It was really quite tremendous, wasn't it? Oh, I've got the camera on the wrong side. It's over here, isn't it? So I'm looking, the camera's there. I'm looking here, reading the notes. Mary. Oh, Mary. Thank you very much, Mary, as in Mary. Janet, evening from Maidstone, Kent. Hi, Janet. Jodie Turner, hello from Powell River, British Columbia. Hi, Jodie from Powell River. Hi, lots of love from TGE, the Wirral, not Tugger Wirral. Hi, Linda. I'm late. I was in church. Hello from Missouri in the States. Hi, Tonda. We can let you off if you're in church. Lisa Larson. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Hello from Kansas. Hi. You'll be with us soon, Lisa, won't you? Where are we? Hold on a minute. Hello from Florence. Hi, Allegra. How has your weather been this week? Hot or raining? Yeah, we had a little bit. Actually, we had a tremendous storm, Maria. Sorry, I've got Mary now on my head. We had a tremendous storm last night. Really, like loud thunder and lightning. And I was awoken at about 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning with Barney, the dog, and Eyebrows and Django came bursting into the bedroom. Barney came and woke me up. He was so excited and scared, and he's like, Dad, there's thunder and lightning. And he was so scared. And he had Eyebrows with him in tow. Eyebrows really doesn't like the thunder, so she was really thick. So yeah, this morning was like, I don't know, it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I just found myself just sitting with the dogs and just trying to calm them down really from the thunder. But apart from that, it's been very sort of like overcast and close here. Good morning from Chile, Montana. Love you, dear people. Hi, Monique. Love you too. I stayed up until 4 a.m, saw the carriage on its way, then promptly fell asleep. Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah, because of the time difference. Gail, hi from Gollant. Lovely to see you. Well, it's lovely to see you too, Gail. Where are we? Yeah. Oh, about falling asleep. Yes, it's frustrating. Sorry, mustn't fall behind. Like I've been fall behind too quick. I loved your latest donkey chat. It was brilliant. I could imagine Ronnie and Steve taking part in the coronation procession. That would be a great chat. Yeah, absolutely. I missed a trick there, I think. Yeah, should have talked about that really. God knows what would have gone on there. I really don't know. I think somehow Steve would have ended up wearing the crown. I really do. I think that would have happened. Hello from San Francisco. Loved the donkey video. Died when you were chatting with Ronnie about Lycra. Yeah, it doesn't take much, does it, to muster up some imagination of a donkey wearing Lycra. Hi from Kent. Hi, Sue. Well, donkey chat yesterday was hilarious. Little Ronnie's face when he's just hanging off my shoulder was so funny. And it just gets me every time when he does things like he seems to just pull new faces all the time at the moment. I don't know what's the matter with him. He went from not wanting to talk on the camera at all to like just constantly putting his face on it all the time. Hello, Julian. Hello from beautiful 75-degree Wisconsin. Wow, that's nice and warm. Maria, that last donkey chat was hilarious. Never sure how you do it with a huge head on your shoulder. He's really, when he's on my shoulder as well, not only has he got the weight of his head on my shoulder, but he's pulling me back as well. He sort of pulls me into his chest. So it's so much pressure on the shoulders. He really does sort of dig in and he pulls you back. And he really does pull me over sometimes. And also the other one before that, Steve, they're so powerful with their neck. He actually just knocked me off, flying off my feet into the electric fence. It was hilarious. Hi, everyone at Jacob's Ridge. Hi, Trisha. Ronnie would look marvellous in a gold lame. Yeah, I think he would, actually. Anne says, hi, kids. Hi, Anne. Julian, it was a bit when Ronnie put his head on top of yours. It was just hysterical. It must have been so heavy on your head. Yeah, I don't know what he's getting at. He's been doing that, again, more and more recently. He's funny. He really is coming out of his shell recently. He's the other thing as well he did the other day, he was the other side of the paddock and I was trying to do a donkey chat with him and he wouldn't come over to the camera. And I just called him and I just went, Ronnie, come over here. And as soon as I said Ronnie, his ears twitched and he sort of looked at me as if to say like, oh, okay then. And he just wandered over and it was like, he's never normally, he's not really that responsive normally, but he's getting more responsive. He's funny old boy. He really is. Love him. It was interesting to see Westminster Council manage to fill in the potholes on the procession route. Yeah, absolutely, Nick. God, weird that, isn't it? I wonder why they did that. Jenny, hi, Jenny. Gail, hello from California. Donkey Nut here. I love your channel. Oh, thank you very much. Barbara, don't get my notification anymore, so it's hard to find you on Sunday and never right at the start. Yeah, Barbara, I'm sorry about that. It would probably help if we were a little bit more organised and came live at the right time every time, and we just knew that that's when it was. But we just have to sort of find the slot that works. Ooh, there's a Klaus. Ronnie, where are we? Ronnie, says Jenny. Linda says, morning from Redding, California. Got up very early to see the coronation. Very interesting. Yeah, it was very interesting, wasn't it? But I mean, I think something they said on the TV and made me think, actually, it was like a medieval ritual that we haven't seen, obviously, for 70 years. And we certainly have never seen it in colour and, with such high definition TV. It's like, it was interesting. I find it really, I know there's, a hell of a lot of people out there that are anti-monarchy and all of that. And they've all got an opinion, obviously. And why shouldn't they have? But from my perspective, I just look at it and think, it's history, isn't it? It's just history. And you're seeing something that is, fascinating, absolutely fascinating. And I was mesmerized. I did think, though, I will say this, I did think that the costume, the robes and the crown and everything, I don't know if this is a popular view or not, but I did think it did look very camp. I just thought, I don't think it's something I've got to worry about, because I don't think anyway that I'll ever be king of England. So it'll be nothing that I have to worry about. So I won't lose any sleep over it. But if it were me, I don't know. I think Klaus would have rocked it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's the sort of outfit that Klaus would wear on a night out. He would want the sparkly tiaras and the crowns and the big purple dress and the gold lame. I could see that working, but no, it was fascinating to see. And spectacular, absolutely spectacular. And the only thing I'm not going to say anything. Right, notice people, he ignored my challenge on chat keep up and press ups. Jan, did I see your challenge? I didn't see it. Hold on. the love those donkeys have for you just shines through, Maria. Yeah, I hope so. I think they do. Yeah, I get this. I get the feeling that they enjoy it. Hello, Master Julian. Have you been sent to the naughty seat by Rachel? Yeah, I'm in the naughty tractor. This is where I have to sit. No, she's out working. No, I'm just in here to get out of the wind, and yeah, it's just a bit more comfortable than sitting on the ground. Rosie, thank you very much for your super chat. That's very kind of you. Steve would look better with the Queen's crown than Camilla. Lol, jokes. Yeah. Klaus is out. Look out, guys. Oh yeah, Klaus is always out. Nick Williams, I let him off my 20. Yeah, thank you very much to everybody that has been putting into the press up challenge. We're almost at £1,000. We're almost there. I think we're just below 1,000 now. We're going to do an update this week and bring it and get it fired up. Obviously, we had a bit of a horrible week last week. It was very hard to get motivated and to get I don't know. It's hard sometimes to keep spirits up, and obviously, we said goodbye to Marley. That was sort of that was pretty devastating, to be honest. And yeah, it's just been a bit tough. So I haven't really been feeling particularly press uppy, or do you mean like I'm just trying to to get the old spirits up again, and spending a bit of time with the donkeys and the horses and stuff like that, and just sort of like you just need a bit of time, don't you? It's like anything, whether it's a physical injury or an emotional one, you just need that little bit of healing time just to sort of like gather your thoughts and get back together again. So yeah, I'm going to be hitting it with a vengeance this week. We'll put some more updates on there and show you how we're going, but yeah, it's going really well. I'm really pleased with it, and so many people have said no press ups required. So Jan, I'm really sorry. Do you know what, out of all of that, I think we've got, I think there's 11. I think out of all of the press ups that were all the press up not donations, what would you call it, pledges, I don't know, all the press up requests, I suppose, yeah, out of all of those I've been asked to do 11. So far so good. So you've been very, very kind to me, and I thank you so much for that, because every time that comes through I immediately look and go, have I got to do any press ups, because I've got my little book of how many press ups I've got to do, and so far it's at 11, and I'm like, phew, okay, I can do this. I've got 11. I can do 11. Let's have a look. Sorry, Jan. Jan, I didn't notice your thing. Sorry, I'll have to look at it. What do you do with animals that pass away? Well, good question. Depending on the cause of death, sometimes we put them in for like an autopsy, so that we can be sure of what has caused the death. Because sometimes you just get an animal that has died and you've got no idea why. It could have been just one day perfectly happy and healthy, and then you come down in the morning and there's one that's gone. And when that happens, obviously we have to know why, because if it's something nasty, or if it's a disease or something like that, we need to know. So that goes to the university, and they do an autopsy, and then we get a report on what has caused the death, and then they dispose of the bodies. If it's what we have to have here is a contract, which we do. You have to have a contract with like animal disposal company, and by law you have to what's the word, surrender your animal to either a vet, or to, if it's a larger animal, then we have to surrender the animal to this company, and you have to pay an insurance and all the rest of it. It's yeah, so that's how you have to handle those situations. So not very nice, really. It's pretty horrible. Hello everyone. Hello Henry, how you doing? Klaus is in. Oh, Jane. I agree, Rosie. I missed that. Klaus for King. Absolutely, Klaus for King. Klaus would be amazing. In memory of all those you have lost lately. So sorry. Tonda, thank you very, very much for your super chat. That's very, very thoughtful of you. Thank you. Jenna, robes, crown, the whole sklamoo is so over. Yeah. yeah, I don't know if it's over or not, because it's nice to see, isn't it? It's, you know, it's like, wow, it's fascinating, but at the same time, I suppose he doesn't go around the shops, but then again, I think if I was king, I'd wear it all the time. I'd say, why not? I'm the king of England. I can if I want. I'd be down Tesco's, doing my shopping, wearing my crown, my gold robes. I'd probably do, yeah, I just would never take it off, would you? I mean, if you were the king of England, you could wear all that. Yeah, why not? Hi, Murray. Hi from a finally warm and beautiful southern Scotland. Our swallows have returned from their winter migration to West Africa. It's great to see them back again. Those that survived the Spanish guns. Oh, God, yeah, absolutely. That's quite a perilous journey. Up in the north, they put glue all over the trees to catch them. So these poor birds stop for a rest because they've had a bloody long flight. They sit down and they go, well, hold on a minute, what's going on? It's a bit sticky here. Before you know it, they're stuck. And the people eat them. And they say, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, why are you doing that? But yeah, it's a shame. But I'm glad they're back to you. That must be a lovely sight. Hello from Maryland. Hello, Eleanor. The vestments all have history and meaning, though. Yeah, Jan. Yeah, I understand that. It's just quite funny. King Klaus is on his throne. Ooh, Jane, you're worse than Klaus. I think. Where's Monty Python when you need them? Oh, I know. Yes, absolutely. Best bit was when the crown almost fell. Looked like the Archbishop asked, "Would Sir like a larger size?" I thought the coronation was fantastic. Such an ancient ceremony, hundreds of years old. Apparently the first coronation was in 1066. It was brilliant to witness it. Yeah, and yeah, my sentiments exactly. I agree. It's fantastic to have the opportunity to be able to witness it and see it in detail. That even, you know, well, we're probably the only generation, or you know, that have seen it in that detail. We're the only ones. It's such a privilege to have seen it. You know, from 1066, can you imagine how closed off that all was? You would never have seen all of that business. So yeah, fascinating. When I get in the tractor cab, there is always bird poop on the steering wheel. I'm sorry about Marley. Oh, Russell, you get a bird in your cab? No, that's bad. Wonderful tribute video for Marley. Nick, yeah, thank you. That was Rachel put that together, and yeah, that absolutely sideswiped me. I didn't even realize she'd put it up, and yeah, I just sort of flicked it, and that was me gone. Out for my Sunday walk. No heel repeats this week. Well, Jay Wirtz, good. Jane, as dogs are pack animals, do you notice a change in behaviour of the other dogs after the loss of Daisy, Goatee and Marley? Yeah, Jane, we did actually. Django definitely changed a little bit. Everyone was just, in fact, after Daisy left and Goatee, Marley did go downhill a little bit. She was a little bit, she didn't really know what was going on, and she always used to sit at a particular point. Can't talk about her anymore. Okay. Is your press up like a push up? Yes, it is. Yes, Jenna, it is. Maria, Julian, just remember what sort of life all these animals would have had. Stop it now. I can't talk about it. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, please. Right. Now, look, you got me started. Wasn't going to do that. Right. Jan. Right. Okay. Let's get back to serious business. I'll repeat my comment. If you fall more than 5 minutes behind chat, you have to do 10 press-ups. No, that's not fair. I'm not doing that. 10 minutes, 5 minutes behind chat. How do you know? I don't know how far back I am. I don't know how far back I am now. We're short on the like button, guys. Do hit the like buttons. Yes, please. Please hit the like buttons. Right. For your information, is now 5 minutes behind. Where's the 10 press-ups? I'm not 10. I cannot be 5 minutes behind. Shut up. I would have thought Klaus would be queen. No, Jan, you misunderstand Klaus. No. He would definitely be king. He would just be king and queen, maybe. Pa Ryan, Oh my word. Thank you very much for your super chat. That's very kind of you, Pa. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Again, no press ups. Thank you very much. I dare you. Thank you so much for taking the time to answer that question. I had no idea that there was so much red tape involved in animal passing. Yeah, it's there's red tape in everything, especially in Spain, and I think quite rightly too as well. You've got to be careful. You've got to be careful. It's could you imagine being responsible for the outbreak of some horrific disease or that's frightening. Do you remember when the foot and mouth disease spread through the UK many years ago or a few years ago, and there were so many unnecessary animal slaughters because of it, and that sort of like that hangs heavy in our minds because we just think like you've got to be double careful, because could you imagine being responsible for something like that? That would be heartbreaking. And so no, we just have to be just have to cross the T's and dot the I's and all that. Nobody does pomp and ceremony better than the UK. I agree, Janet. We certainly do it. Janae, but when will the Swallows return to Capistrano? Good question. Jan, Klaus will be whatever you want him to be. There you go. You see, Jane gets it. Klaus is all things. Yeah. You should have suggested Jan do the pushies. Yeah, that would have been better. Yes, absolutely, Pa. You missed a trick there. We could have got Jan to do them. The Swallows made it to Pennsylvania. Oh, that's cool. Jan says you can go off people, Anne. Just take the credit for doing so. This isn't a video Zoom call. Yeah, you could just say it. Well, Anne, that would be dishonest. I hope there's no dishonest people amongst us. I would hope. Amongst us or among us? What would you say? Among us? There's no dishonest people among us. There's no dishonest people amongst us. I have no idea. This is when I need Rachel. She's better at all that than me. It was nice to see little Prince George involved in the ceremony also. Yeah, the kids were hilarious. And that little Louis, what a superstar. He's hilarious. That boy is so funny. The video popped up as I was eating breakfast. I just cried and cried. Oh, dear. Sorry to hear that. I was only 5 years old when Queen Elizabeth became queen. I do remember my mother and grandmother glued to the television. Oh, wow. Yes, the video tribute to Marley was so touching and so lovely with such great views of his many different looks. Of her many different looks. Yes, absolutely. With my back, I'd go down once and not get up again. Ooh, Klaus. Klaus will get you up. It's cold here and I'm looking at the moon right now and black clouds making shapes of animals such as dinosaurs, wolves and lions. Sam, that's so cool. Isn't it weird? Isn't that weird? You're looking at the moon and clouds. Wow. Where is Klaus when we need him? You rock, Julian. Thank you very much. It's a little thing called timestamps you need by people's names. What? How do you see the timestamps, Jan? I haven't got any timestamps. We can make you more than 5 minutes behind, but we're not like that. Thank you, Russell. My mum told me way back in 1953, they went to a neighbour's house and watched the coronation on a small black and white TV. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what that generation saw that. But I think we were far more privileged to see all the details, warts and all. I have all my dogs in urns and they are going with me when I go. Oh, Tonda. Debbie, thank you very much for your super chat. I enjoyed the British ceremony yesterday. I hope you can keep it going. I agree, though. Ronnie or Steve would look better than Camilla with a crown. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Fine.
Goodo.
Do you want to come outside where it's cooler?
Yeah. Do you feel like it's a bit hot in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that then. Right, hold on a minute. Do you want to... hold on a minute. When the Swallows Return is an old song. Oh, Jenna, I didn't realise that. Klaus is in the trailer. Oh no. You're watching from South Bend, Indiana. Ah. Emma Horsey, hello. Thank you very much for your super chat. Love to you all. Love to you back. Klaus is pimping. Yo. Hold on a minute. Right, I'm gonna get out now. I'm gonna get out and let's have some sensible conversation for a change. It's gonna get windy now. Because Wow, I got absolutely settled into that tractor seat. Right, okay. Right, let's get going. Right. Where should we go then? Do you want to do this so you can read the comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about by that tree?
By that tree?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see if it works. Right, hold on a minute. Oh my God, Julian is catching up. Yes, here I come. I'm coming to get you. We need to run away faster, Jane, says Jan. Hello, how are you? Hi, Rachel, says Janae.
Hello.
It's only a little afternoon in the States. Oh, it's a little afternoon. Ah. I told my son to mix me and all the pet ashes together, Intrepid Fraidy Cat. Oh, that's quite a nice thing to do. Oh, see, it's more comfy in the tractor.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Hold on a minute, right, let me set this up and then hopefully that won't fall over. Hold on a minute.
But it will.
Well, it probably will, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that definitely will.
Hold on.
Hold on. Right. Okay. Right. Hi, Rachel,
Hi.
says Tonda. Jan says hi, Rachel.
Hi.
You're looking gorgeous as ever. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Thank you, Maria. I do try. Julian, do you think Ronnie will be in the mood for another donkey chat this week? I hope so. Yeah, I think he will, Anne. I think for sure he will be. He's in a very funny mood at the moment. Don't know what's got into him. All right, hold on a minute. Lisa, thank you very much for your super chat. Hi, Jew, Rach and the animals. Off to Portugal next Wednesday. Oh, lovely.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Late again. Hello all from Oregon North Coast. Ordine, you're late again. Come on, you know what to do. Come on, there's a late fee to pay. God, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Honestly, how many times? How many times? Unless you've got a signed letter to explain why you're late, there's got to be a late fee, I'm afraid. Oh, little Prince is having a run around.
What's the temperature over there now? It's been a bit cooler. It was actually really hot earlier. It's a bit cooler now.
Yeah, it is a bit cooler now. Right, hold on. Hold on.
What's going on?
Right, Myra, thank you very much for your super chat. No push-ups required, but if you really, really want to, then knock yourself out. Thank you, Myra. Right, hold on a minute. Let me just catch up on these. What's the latest on the new premises, or shouldn't I ask? Jan, there's
no latest.
There's no latest. I think I gave you the latest update was that it's now with the forestry, the forest people, and it's still with them. In fact, that was what kept me awake this morning, was thinking about all that. I'm thinking I will speak to the forestry engineer either tomorrow or Tuesday and see if we can get an update from them. So yeah, don't know. Trying not to think too much about it because it's absolute mental torture. Why does Ronnie rest his head on yours? I don't know why he does that, Jane. I think because I'm crouched down in front of him, he likes to lift his head up and then, I don't know.
He likes to rest all his weight on you.
Yeah, all his weight. Yeah, I don't know why he does it though. Did my first emergency shift yesterday and ended up being rushed into surgery. So did a 14-hour shift. So really enjoying doing nothing and watching you. Can't wait to get cooking with Steve too. Oh, Emma.
Oh, well done, Emma.
Well done you. Yeah, it does sound exhausting. My word. Oh well, just kick back, give the old rabbits a cuddle, and yeah, listen to us rabbit on. Rabbit on. Central California coast just broke 60 degrees. It's been wonderfully crummy.
Crummy?
Where is crummy? Crummy.
Crummy to us as if something's bad.
If it's a bit crummy, yeah.
Like, crumbs. But isn't that an American thing as well? Crumbs. Does he say that in Simpsons, doesn't he?
Well, oh, crumbs. Well, no, that's like, yeah, but if it's something's crummy, it's not very good, is it?
No.
It's a bit crummy.
But I don't know how hot
No.
60 degrees is.
I don't know if that's, well, it sounds like it's a bit crummy. Hi, can see Sophie join us with dog, please? Black dog, Great Danes. Henry, yeah, I would imagine, I don't know what they're doing at the moment with the dogs. They haven't started walks yet. So when they do, though, I'm sure they'll come through.
Eleanor, May the 7th is the first day of drinking water week. Bottoms up.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. What?
The drinking water
What
week.
do you mean? You haven't been drinking water all this time?
What do you drink?
What?
Oh, my God. Eleanor, what? Do you not drink anything? What's been going on, Eleanor? Honestly, try it. Eleanor, hi Julian. I know your feelings about horse racing after hearing of all the horses dying at the Kentucky Derby. I am now in agreement with you. Yeah, it's pretty horrible, isn't it? Pretty horrible.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, hold on. Let me show you this thing. Can you see him? You probably can't see him. Hold on.
Looks like a rock.
Look at him. Look at him. The camera won't even zoom in more than that because, quite frankly, they've never seen such an ugly dog.
He's
ever.
not ugly.
Oh, a face only a mother could love. Yeah, the horse racing, horrible, horrible, horrible.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi. Water is the first ingredient in beer. I get lots of water intake that way. Yeah. Eleanor, I'm from the UK, so how many horses died? In my area, when I meet donks and go to touch them, they seem to be afraid. Perhaps they are beaten, poor donks. Well, Sam, not necessarily. So my advice is to you, if you want to touch a horse or a donkey, you keep your arms in, so keep yourself quite small, and just talk to them for a little while first, so they're used to you being in their area. Oh, there's Klaus again. So they just get used to you, and then if you do want to stroke them, which obviously everybody does, if you're compelled to stroke them, just start at the shoulder, go to the shoulder, and go with scratches at the shoulder, and slowly work your way up the neck, and then maybe to the cheek, around to the ears, and things like that, and then they're used to you. The biggest mistake, and I'm not saying you do make this mistake, but one of the biggest mistakes people make is they instantly go up to a horse or a donkey and go, ah, and they go to, like, you know, rub its face or its eyes or scratch it, and if you imagine the stranger just coming up to you and just suddenly just whacking their hand in your face, you'd be like, whoa, hold on a minute. So yeah, I don't know how you're approaching the donkey, obviously, and I'm just making assumptions there, but that would be the best way to sort of approach them. Horse racing is criminal. Couldn't agree with you more. Oh, hold on. Julian plus Ronnie equals 2 heads are better than 1. Yeah.
I feel like I'm just a floating head in the corner.
Why are you a floating head?
I don't know.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Yeah, Linda, we're doing good.
Hi, Linda.
Crummy is bad in the US too, yes.
Okay.
We have the Grand National here, and I think 2 or 3 horses died in that race. It's just so sad. Yeah, I think, in fact, I think a few more than 3 died this year.
Also, I think as well, they don't always tell you about the ones that die after. So a lot of them,
pick up injuries.
Quite often they'll have, or even it'll be can be like heart stress that they can have after, and die off the racetrack, and that doesn't always get counted.
Yeah, it's keeping them in that state, isn't it? It's capitalizing on the flight instinct of the horse and putting it in a state of high stress to keep it running, and where it should just have a burst of energy and it's basically running for its life, and it would in nature run for its life for a very short period of time just to get out of danger. And what they're doing is they're strapping a stupid jockey on its back and whacking it with a whip and keeping it in that heightened state of stress for a duration of a race, making it jump over things. It's like, what is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? But there you go. Yeah.
That's not to say that they don't enjoy running as well. But
hello.
Again, it wouldn't be for like that length of time and that intensity, and it would be of their own accord.
Yeah, exactly. They would be allowed to stop. Whereas when you've got the source of the stress on your back and whipping you, is horrific. And that thing we were talking about last week, I think, was the thickness of the horse's skin and the study of that, and basically it being proved that their skin is thinner than the skin of humans, and therefore they are more susceptible to pain and touch and all of those things. The horse is more susceptible than humans. So if you imagine taking a whip and whipping, your own leg or your backside or your clouds or your back, if you get a whip on that, and think about how that hurt if someone horse whipped you, and then imagine being something strapped on your back doing it to you constantly. Oh my God, class is back. Stop it, class.
But then, like, if someone was standing and whipping a horse from the ground, that would be like abuse. But
Yeah.
if you're sat on the horse and you're whipping it, then it's fine. So,
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, Nick says, yesterday was International Naked Gardening Day. Klaus would be happy, and we all know how much King Chuck loves his gardens.
That explains the photos I saw. I'm in this Spanish gardening group, and there were some bare plants on there.
You didn't tell me you've been looking at naked...
I wasn't looking at
Oh
one
my...
of them just popped out, and it was a lady.
One of them just popped up? Ooh, yeah.
It was a lady bottom.
A lady's bottom.
In her garden.
In her lady garden. Right, stop it now. This is disgusting. It always has to take a delightful turn. Eleanor to Anne McLean. There were 7. Oh wow, 7. Oh, Eleanor, 7 deaths. Yeah, in the Derby.
In the Derby. When was that? Recently.
Recently, yeah. That's horrible, isn't it?
Happy birthday, Audine. Happy birthday, Audine.
Happy birthday, Audine. Okay, right. I went to a concert yesterday of Django Reinhardt music. Oh, okay. I'll listen to it. I haven't heard that. Django's adorable. No, he's not.
He's a composer, isn't he?
You haven't seen it, is he? I don't know. You see, this is just sort of heathen that I am.
Right, so give Julian a slap every time he says Django's ugly. Does he look in the mirror?
I try to avoid the mirror as much as possible. Is the dog Django named after Django Reinhardt?
No.
No. Who is he named after? Django is not ugly. Don't talk about yourself like that, Julian. You're not that bad. In the Kentucky Derby Day, Kentucky, there's 7 horses. That's outrageous. That is criminal. You're absolutely right. It's criminal. Oh my God. 4 horses died at the hands of one trainer. He's since been suspended. Yeah. People would go to prison for that. Why? You know, because it's in racing, it's allowed or it's acceptable. It's not acceptable. We have to stop making it acceptable. It's just bloody abuse. It's animal abuse.
Though, like,
too much money involved.
With fox hunting, that's banned, but it still goes on.
Yeah.
It still gets a blind eye turned to it because it's to do with the upper classes.
Yeah, or the perceived upper class, to be honest. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's not upper class. It's perceived upper class. It's people that think they are. That's the problem.
Yeah. But all these politicians and stuff have got links to it, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Where was the ASPCA and the United States Humane Society, the voice for those that have none? Yeah, Jennifer, totally agree with you. 100% agree with you.
They tried to, in the UK, there were protesters who tried to stop the event from happening, and then the media, I think, put a lot of blame on them for the horses that died, because they said, if they didn't have to wait so long for the race to start, and put blame onto the protesters.
The thing is, I think, to seriously make a difference and to seriously make a change, and if we really, are motivated to stop it, which I think there are a lot of people that genuinely are, then we have to do it, in a way that is, we have to use the system that's in place to do it, and that takes a lot of time, effort, and money, but it's possible. It is possible. We have to do the research. We have to prove the cruelty, and it's a dedication. I think if we pick that as a battle to try and fight and to try and win, it can be done. I think it starts with the scientific papers. It starts with the proof, the evidence, and like anything, and you just have to build it. And I think that if you had the right team together to do that, then you could potentially push that through, and we could see it. We could one day, I think within our lifetime, see it consigned to the history books, because it is plain to see that it is cruelty, and it is animal cruelty. And a society, any society, I think that is, that can stand there and accept animal cruelty, we just have to question the integrity and the moral standing of that society. And I think if we start to question the moral standing of the society in which we live, then then we can start to pull these things out more into the light. But yeah, it just takes a long time to do it, but we can get there. You know, it's the same. If it's just picking the battle, isn't it, and doing it right. And unfortunately, sometimes the problem seems insurmountable, like anything, and you can get overwhelmed, and you can think, well, somebody else will do it, and maybe that's not the answer. Perhaps the answer isn't like, oh, somebody else can do it. Perhaps we can do it. Perhaps we should do it. We need to stop horse racing. Okay, well, if that's the thing we're going to do, and we feel strong about it, let's stop horse racing. It's like, okay, let's make that happen. God knows how or where we start, but we've got to start somewhere, I suppose. Let's put one foot in front of the other and try and make it happen. I would like to see bits banned. Why are we still putting bits in horses' mouths? They're horrible things. They're really horrible. They're nasty. And yet we're still doing it. It's animal cruelty. Why are we still allowing all this cruelty to animals? But then you can get on.
How deep do you go?
Yeah, how deep do you go? And it's there's so much of it.
Conditioning, isn't it?
Yeah, cognitive dissonance is a real problem. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one.
So I have a story about Barry.
Tell me about Barry.
So Barry managed to get stuck in the area where we keep the bales, and because he was stuck there, he's just been eating all day.
How did he get in?
Did you leave it open or not?
Do you know what? As I said that,
I think you left it open, and usually the tractor's parked in there, so even if they do get in, they can't squeeze past the tractor and the trailer. But I think because the trailer and the tractor were out, and I think you left it open, he went round the back, and then
it was me.
He couldn't get out again.
So does he hate me right now, or does he love me? Do you think?
I think he's quite. He's
quite
like
happy.
he looks like, when you've eaten a lot of food and you're just like in that sort of
Oh, he's in a food coma.
food coma state.
Oh my goodness me. Oh, well, it won't harm him.
No, it's just his normal food, so it won't,
Yeah.
like you say, won't harm him.
Okay. Can you hold that and have a look at the
can
messages?
try. It's got and sunny.
Yeah.
Okay. We actually lost at least 4 over the Grand National weekend. Oh, why?
Yeah.
Loads of racing trainers intentionally kill the horse for an insurance payout. Whole industry is corrupt.
Mhm.
Didn't even think of that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I've heard that.
I think at least 8 horses died at Kentucky Derby. I've decided to eat vegan every Sunday in your honour. The spuds are in the oven and baked beans in the tin. Joy. Oh, that's really nice,
Linda, that's awesome.
And
Awesome.
that's a great go-to, easy vegan meal. It's like comfort.
Yeah.
Baked beans and baked potato, jack potato.
Yeah. And then if you get used to that, see if you can do two days a week. And then if you can get used to that, see if you can go a bit further. It's it's just motivation at the end of the day. That's really good though. Excellent.
Well
Thank you
done.
very much. That's good. I'm sure the animals will thank you.
If you ignore the moral aspect, the environmental impact of global veganism alone should be enough to change all of our minds. Yeah, there are different reasons that people might go down the route of veganism and the environmental. Although it's like there's no perfect diet. It's not like a cure-all, but it does have the least environmental impact.
Yeah, I think I think you certainly have to be careful with. Yeah, you're right. I don't think I need to add anything to that. I think you're right. Yeah.
Jane says, that's why I love the videos of your horses running free, exactly how nature intended.
Yeah. There's nothing better.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing better. Seeing them run crazy around this place, I just love it. And as you say, it's just how they're meant to be. They'll have a burst of energy and they will gallop with everything they've got. They explode with energy, but it doesn't last long. It'll be 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And then they stop, and then they'll all be puffing and panting and eating away, won't they?
Yeah, they might stop for a bit and then go again.
Yeah. It's tremendous. I love it.
I looked everywhere for a naked gardener yesterday with no luck, says Jen.
Right, hold on. I'll get my spuds out. No, my garden's fine.
Oh, right. There was a race where the horse dumped the jockey in the starting gate, ran the race alone and won. Not given the credit, but proved the whipping isn't necessary. Yeah, that's brilliant. There's another argument as well. It's like, oh, if they didn't enjoy it, then why would they keep running when they've unseated their jockey? But if they've got a load of horses, they're obviously herd animals, and they've got a load of horses running, most of them tend to go with the rest of them because they feel safer like that. So yeah, that's the reason for that. But naked gardening, watch those thorns, Klaus.
Oh yeah.
This is too long for my arm.
Oh no, you need to grow your arms.
How is Nigel doing? He's so cute. Yes, Tonda, he's doing very well. I don't know if you're on Instagram or Facebook, but we put up a video of him yesterday. The volunteers put a little harness on him and they've been walking him on that. And it's so that he can be with them down here in the field when they're doing jobs, but they don't have to keep an eye on him like all the time, just in case he runs into the horse field or something. So, but yeah, I'm sure it'll come in handy in the future because he doesn't have horns. Like at the moment, if we're treating the goats, we usually can keep them still by holding their horns, but he doesn't have any, so it'll be good for him to be trained on a lead.
He's annoying. Lunch, Rachel has him sitting on her lap, and just have Nigel on the dinner table every dinner and lunchtime. Nigel's on Rachel's lap. And the other day morning at breakfast, he came in to where we're all sitting around, everyone's sitting around the breakfast table, we're all having a breakfast and a cup of tea and a chat, and Nigel jumps onto the sofa, which is next to the table, jumps from the sofa directly onto the breakfast table. It just causes chaos. He's a nightmare, but he's funny.
Jill, thank you very much for your super chat.
Oh, Jill, thank you.
Did I understand that you have a vegan cookbook?
Yeah, it's out. It's just so we've done it through self-publishing on KDP Amazon, and it's called Cooking with Steve and Ronnie, and it's Steve's cookbook, but Ronnie sort of like his character is in there as well because he's obviously interfering. And there are some beautiful illustrations that were done by Virag, who, if you will remember, was a long-term volunteer with us a few months ago, and she did us some beautiful illustrations, so they're in the book as well. There's some lovely recipes in there, all plant-based recipes, and you're gonna, yeah, you must get it. It's not very big, it's just a little, it's a bit of fun, and it's a little fundraiser really for the, it's a fundraiser for the sanctuary, and yeah, it's nice. We've spent a long time doing it. I designed it all with Rach, and we just had to do it like one page at a time over a very long period of time. So
yeah, you did most of it though.
Yeah, but don't, you know, you take the credit as well. So yeah, so we've
But it's pending at the moment, right? It's not.
Well, no, to some people it's available.
Okay.
You go on the link and it says, to some it says it's unavailable or it's out of stock, and others it says it's available. So
we're just kind of trialing it at the moment, and we want to get our hands on a copy and make sure it's all good.
Yeah, I think it's between 3 and 5 days it takes to fully go through. So yeah, I think a couple of people have ordered it already in the UK, and apparently it's going to be delivered on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we can have we'll be able to see and make sure that it's okay. But yeah, it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun, and it is funny. It is funny. We've put the humour in it, which is good. So yeah, so watch this space. We're also going to be doing some short stories with Steve and Ronnie. So I've started putting those together as well, and they're going to come out in a little book as well. Again, nothing, I mean, we're not going to win the Turner Prize or whatever it is, I don't think, but is it the Turner or the Booker? Pulitzer? Pulitzer? I don't know, one of those. Anyway, we're not going to win any prizes for it. It's just that they're just funny little stories, and I think they're going to, like a little bit like the Donkey Chat videos, they're probably gonna, it'll be your imagination that fills in the blanks, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting those out there because they'll be a bit of fun, and it's all just a little bit of extra income for the sanctuary. So it's just another creative way of trying to keep the animals fed, really.
Jill says you two do a great job. Thank you, Jill.
Oh, thank you, Jill.
Yeah. I'm a lacto-vegetarian. I love my yogurt.
Okay.
Lacto-vegetarian. Well, vegetarians...
I don't know what that means.
Does that mean... I don't know, because vegetarians do eat dairy anyway.
Well, if you're lactose intolerant vegetarian, does that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then it says I love my yogurt, so I don't know.
Well, have a look at... Yeah. I mean, that's a step in the right direction for sure. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to preach to you or anything like that.
I quite like the vegan yogurt.
Yeah, as I say,
I'm not a yogurt connoisseur or anything, so I'm just happy with a vegan yogurt.
Yeah, the vegan options now are amazing for yogurt, so you don't have to sort of support the dairy industry. It's not required. You can do it other ways.
Can see Black Dog, please, and Great Danes free Flinish.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Is that another storm cloud behind you?
I don't know. They were looking pretty heavy at one point. I think it's cleared up now a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get caught up a little bit.
Okay. Let's catch up a bit.
We spoke a lot about. Do donkeys colic? Yes, they can colic.
Yeah, we lost one as well with a twisted gut many years ago. His name was Nero, and he was like a bigger version of Steve. He was quite a bit older than Steve, and he was a lovely donkey. And we one morning came down, and he had what we thought was colic. We thought it was colic, and so actually it was in the evening he developed it, because we stayed up with him all night, and we were calling the vets. We couldn't get any vets to come out, and eventually we got one vet to come out, and by the time the vet got to us, the vet pulled up. Nero his head was on my lap. He was in terrible pain, and the vet sort of looked at him, and with that, Nero died, and it was as quick as that. Well, at the moment, at that time, but it was awful, absolutely awful, and that's why now we have the horse box that we have as an emergency. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, she really wanted to be on live.
Hi. Eyebrows, baby.
Could you tell them about the
Yes,
eyebrows and burning?
eyebrows of the storm. Yes.
Hi.
Hello. You okay? Sorry, we lost you there. Yeah, so in question about colic, yeah, they do get colic, but that instance it wasn't colic with Nero. It was a twisted gut, and the vet was telling us there was absolutely nothing he could have done. But I don't know. That was a long time ago, and we've learnt a lot since then. But yeah, it does happen. Pigs suffer from that as well, twisted gut. Very, very, very common.
Oh, what are you digging?
Okay. That was the dog.
What we got? Bless you.
Can you order it on Amazon in the States?
Yep, it's on. That will be going on Amazon.com first.
You've ordered it already?
Oh, fantastic!
Aww.
Well done, Emma. Well, let us know if you get it and what you think of it.
We wanted to check it first. I didn't want Julian to say anything yet, because I wanted to make sure.
Well, it's a bit.
We haven't been able to preview it, and I want to see it.
I know, but you've got to remember, no one's going to expect it to be like fantastic. It's just a bit of fun.
But what if there's I don't know.
There probably will be spelling mistakes. I mean, we can only do what we can do. Just relax. It'll be fine. No one's going to judge. No one's going to look at it and go, "Oh my God, I want my money back. They spelt this word wrong." Or it'll be fine, I'm sure.
Oh, other people are ordering it.
Oh wow.
A friend had a dinner party where we were blind tasting small bites of numerous things. We had to judge whether alternative meat or animal. We all chose the vegan dishes.
Wow. Yeah, that tells you something, doesn't it? Yeah, it's nice stuff. Actually, there's some really good alternatives out there now. You can go any. I think. Well, I suppose it depends where you are in the world. Like, we're a little bit limited here, but yeah, there's tremendous alternatives now. Vegan alternatives. You just don't need to do it. And for me, people say, "Oh, I could never go vegan" or whatever, and it's fair enough. Everyone's different. But for me, it was just. I just couldn't have. I couldn't. it's buying into that, buying into the system that creates such cruelty. That's all. You know, whatever it is. I mean, I even struggle, I suppose. I don't know. I probably struggle harder with animals than I do people, to be honest.
What? You'd rather eat a person?
No, you know when you try and do the right thing, don't you? You know, like sweatshops and things like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I suppose that must be some kind of. It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. I should really be as, what's the word? Concerned. But I suppose my fight in my mind is with animals, and I suppose well, not with animals, but for animals. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah. Well, I'll say none of us are perfect. We'll do what we do, don't we? Amazon paperback available. Bar, you found it. Lisa, thank you very much
Lisa.
for your super chat.
What's the name of the cookbook? Sorry, I may have missed it. I'm looking forward to being at the Ridge very soon. I'm ready to work.
Good. We've got a shovel with your name on it, Lisa. The book is called Cooking with Steve and Ronnie, and I think its subcat line is More to Life Than Carrots.
Can ask if you get Great Dane and Black Dog, please.
Yeah. I don't know where she is.
I
I think she's on.
down
She's
there. I
coming.
think
She's
with
coming.
Potato.
Stay tuned. She's on her way.
It benefits the sanctuary, so who cares what the book is like?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like we've tried to make it obviously the best we can, but neither of us are book publishers. You know what we do day in, day out. So we've given it our best shot, and we're proud of it. We think it's fun, and we think you'll like it too. So I hope you will.
Where's is the donkey?
Where's is the donkey? Which donkey? We'll go and see him in a minute.
Oh, I'm caught up.
You're caught up. My word.
Hard not to make typos with hooves. Steve and Ronnie did a great job.
Yeah.
You haven't done many accents lately, Julian.
No, Jane. I don't know what's happened to my accent chip in my head. It's not working too well. Even Klaus is like struggling sometimes. I don't know what's gone on. The other day, Klaus became Italian. I don't quite know what happened with Klaus, but he suddenly became Italian Klaus.
Because he's got an Italian boyfriend.
So his name is Clausio. I don't know. Clausio? What would Klaus in Italian be?
I don't know. What's the origins of the name Klaus? Like, what's the
It's
English
German, isn't it?
origins?
Is it Bavarian?
Yeah, but what would the English alternative be?
For Klaus? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yes.
Sophie, can
I
you
don't
come
know.
here,
There is
please?
no name. It is more sound that you
Sophie
make when you get
and
such happiness
Black
in your
Dog
life.
and Great
You
Danes,
go, oh,
please."
Klaus! I love you, Klaus! So it's more of it's an exclamation. That's what it is. So when something is really good going in your life, you just go, oh, Klaus! That's what it is. That's where Klaus comes from. Sorry, you weren't listening.
Do you get
Me?
a selfie stick that you would be able to scroll the comments on?
Probably.
Like,
I'm
if I
sure.
had a little touchpad here, then I wouldn't have to keep putting my finger on
the thing.
in front of the camera.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a thing. It must be. If not, we could invent that.
Well, we can't now, so just giving it away.
Okay.
I think I missed this. Oh, we've done that. Okay. Well, there's no more comments.
Well, hold on a minute. It might be because of connections or
it
something.
says we're connected.
Oh, it does? Okay.
I mean, it doesn't say we're not connected.
No, it doesn't. Perhaps we're not there. I don't know.
Can someone let us know?
Just someone type something and we'll see if it's there. Yeah, it's the Klaus. There's definitely not. There's no connection. There cannot be because we are not getting comments. Comments. Beautiful people. Let's go over to donkeys and see if it will pick it
it
up.
says there's no one watching now.
Yeah, there's no one watching. They've gone now, aren't they? We've lost. Hi guys. Are we back? You back? Is anybody there? We had problem. Ended it. Oh, hello. Hello. Is there anybody there? I don't know what's gone on there, guys. But we've got some serious technical difficulties. Don't know why. Do you reckon it's the powers that be? They've unplugged us.
Do you want to try on the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there.
Oh, this is clearly.
That's really annoying. I don't know whether or not you can still see us.
No, it says no one's there.
But we might still be being able to be seen, but we can't see any comments. So I don't know whether we can. You did this to me before once. Live chat, all messages are visible.
Right, you're live.
It says we're live. I think if it doesn't come back soon, then I think people will probably log off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not getting any comments at all. Well, if you can see us, we can't see you, and we can't see any comments. We can't see anything. So we're just going to try on the Wi-Fi up at the house and see if that makes a difference. Gives us a stronger connection or not. I don't know. No, we're getting nothing. But
Bizarre.
yeah, it's bizarre. So it has done it before to us. Right. Live. Okay, guys. Well, look. The problem is that we've got no idea of if you're there, if you're not, if we're live, if we're not. It says we're live, but we're getting no feedback at all. So what we'll do is, for fear of us just talking to ourselves, yeah, let me do that. What we'll do is we'll say good night to you all, and if you can hear us, have a lovely weekend or rest of it, or Sunday. Thanks again for joining the camera's here.
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining us this Sunday. And I said, don't know if you can see this or hear this or not, I don't know, but the super chat total this week has reached £343
Wow.
and
thank
5
you.
pence. Don't know what's going on with this connection. It's so frustrating. Anyway, have a lovely Sunday, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on the live. I'm sorry about this technical issue that we've had right at the last. I don't know what's happened. It's obviously atmospheric or something. I don't know. Something's happened. Anyway, we'll see you all next week. Stay tuned for more donkey chats this week. Also keep an eye out for the press up challenge. I'm going to do a video with that, and if you can get anybody else to jump in on that, as I say, we've nearly at £1,000 for the press up challenge, which is amazing, and we really want to get that pellet making machine. And also we'll spread the word and the link for Steve's cookbook. It is out, and can't wait for you to see it. I think you're going to love it. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much once again, and yeah, I'm very sorry we've just got no visual identification at all on here, or indication.
So yeah, we're gonna go then.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't just be talking to yourself.
Okay. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.